Boom. Hi, you guys. Welcome to When Sisters Talk with Vegas Ray.
And this row, West Poppin'.
What's
What y'all got
happening?
going? Anyways, so
Did you request it?
I'm about to right now.
All right.
Y'all know we be having to get on this whatchamacallit and I get it together. Oh, wait, hold on. It's both of us, though. I see us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. It's still double. Turn your jump down.
Is Devin on yours?
There you go. Turn it down. Just turn this all the way down so it
There
won't
we
be
go.
an echo. Okay. So, I did have one thing to say before we actually get into the topic. I
Mm.
think I need my black card back again because I don't know all the black movies because I ain't seen Poetic Justice, I ain't seen Boys in the Hood, I ain't seen none of those black movies. Don't look at me, I ain't never seen Juice. Don't look at me,
You
y'all
ain't
know.
never seen Juice?
Look at he gonna open the door.
No,
I ain't
people
never
die
seen.
every day, B.
Hold on.
You ain't never
I ain't
seen
never seen none
Juice?
of those black movies,
You're
but I think
crazy.
after last night going to the karaoke bar, I
I'm
need
sad for you.
I need my black card back because they had two black guys, two, not one, but two on stage. Love and happiness. Something to make it do right or make it do wrong. Hey. Yes.
But
They did not know the words to the song. They just knew. Dun, 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 dun,
that's
dun, dun,
embarrassing.
dun. That's the only part of that song that they knew. I was like, how dare you get up on stage and not sing Love and Happiness correctly? Like that was so
How
disrespectful.
dare you never seen Juice? So that means you've never seen like Belly.
No.
Sheree.
Look, no,
Sister.
this is not about me right
I am
now. We are
like it
not going to
is
talk.
about you right
This
now.
is
Like,
definitely not
no.
about me.
You know what? I just seen Hoodlum like maybe 2 years ago. Hoodlum though.
But this is not about me. This is about the two black guys on stage doing karaoke in public. You embarrassed the whole black community. Just understand that
You embarrassed yourself by saying you ain't seen Poetic Justice.
Okay,
You ain't seen hood movies. You have to see hood movies.
I've seen. I
You seen
seen.
Paid in Full?
No.
For real?
No. I've never seen it.
You said Poetic Justice. That's enough.
I
You seen
think.
Minister Society?
No.
Dead Presidents?
No.
That's you seen Color Purple, oh, huh?
I see Color Purple.
I'll save your stay no if you want to.
I
That
see
is
Color Purple. I
horrible.
mean, y'all gonna name all the black movies. I ain't seen most of them. I just started watch. This somebody said y'all ain't seen Crooklyn. I have never seen it. She's seen all the
I
black
like
movies. My
Crooklyn.
sister seen all the movies.
That little girl with them
I used to
bees.
see
That
black
shit was
movies
ghetto,
till I
but
was
you
grown.
know.
Somebody else said they never seen all the black movies till they was grown. See,
That's fine, but at least you've seen them. She has not seen them.
I seen Godfather.
That's not a black movie, baby. That's not.
I seen Scarface. All
That's
black
not a
people
black
seen
movie, but
Scarface.
that's not a hood movie.
Okay, I just that's a black movie.
It's not a hood
Scarface
movie,
is
though.
honorary black. Look at people like that. People saying it's
I bet
honorary
they do
black
like it.
movie.
It's not though.
It's an honorary black movie.
It's not even not though.
No, but seriously,
No. That's sad.
it's not sad. Like really, I'm okay. I live my life. I rather not see black violence.
Girl, but you see
But
50
somebody
Shades of Grey
recently,
though.
no, I've never seen
You've
50
never
Shades of
seen
Grey.
that either. What's wrong? Do you not go to the movies?
I don't go to the movies.
Do you not watch? Do you not own a? I know you own a Fire Stick.
Yeah, I got a Fire TV.
Okay, so you just don't watch movies.
I watch movies, but that's not the point today. That's not the point.
That's
of
not.
today.
So y'all got a question.
No, hold on. We still on this.
Oh, we're gonna stay on this.
We're on this right now. I just felt disrespected that they just
Oh
did
my
not
God,
know
your pants
Al
just
Green,
came-
Love and Happiness.
My pants just
Wardrobe
came
change in the middle of conversation.
My pants
Wardrobe
came
change.
unzipped and you can see it. That's
It's
embarrassing.
okay.
Like,
That is.
it's
Go ahead,
whatever you
handle
can
that.
see it.
You can
You
handle
see my tucked in shirt. You
it.
did.
At
Oh,
least-
whatever.
at least you got-
Anyways.
Anyways. So I
And there were
felt
black guys that didn't know
Yeah,
Al
it
Green.
was
They
black
probably didn't
guys.
grow up in a black family.
no, they very much did. They look black.
You can look like and not grow up in a
No,
black
you
family.
you look black. They was black.
I mean, Will
You
Smith's
would have
so
loved
black.
last night.
And
You would have
know-
took the microphone.
Oh, I would
Anyways,
have had a ball.
I sang Usher nice and slow.
And you didn't call me though.
That's not about
That's
that. Anyways, that's not
crazy.
about what the conversation is today.
Because
so
my
you
man
guys
wouldn't
have
have
a
went, but I would've
conversation
went.
topic.
You so now
Our
So now you wanna talk
conversation topic today
it's friendships.
is friendships. Women and friendships. Why can't women keep friends? Like our mom's generation, like 50, 40s.
These heifers got friends.
Exactly.
These heifers and had friends for 30, 40 years, and whole while we done grew up and
I
we
had
can't keep a
friends at
friend.
one point.
Right, but now we're at that age in our life we can barely keep a friend for 6 months.
6 months. I mean, dang, that's a long
No,
time.
because I get real.
I get bored.
And I get to the
No,
point
it's not even
where
I get bored. I just get busy. Like, let's be real. I get busy with keeping friends.
I be feeling like I'm not into what other people are into, and that's what it is. Like
yeah.
I'm not like I was in the clubbing and stuff. When I was in the club and I had a gang of friends, turning up, going outside all the time. Now you know what we like to
I
do. We
ain't
like
trying
to
to
go
go
sit pretty.
outside
I want to sit pretty. I want to go have some drinks, maybe have a game
like the
night.
karaoke bar.
You feel me? Stuff like that now, and not everybody does that. It's considered for some people corny.
Hmm.
And see, and I just feel like
I
if
like
that's
being corny. I like being a square.
me too. Because I feel like I don't get in trouble that way. I stay out of people's way. People stay out of mine. I'm not in no drama. I'm not in no mess. But see, also though with women, I think women can't be friends because they always looking to one up each other. Not all women are genuine in friendships. And if you do find a genuine woman as a friend, like that's dope as hell. That's not in competition with you. That's genuinely like applauding you with your come ups or genuinely looking out for you and shit without wanting something back. Other people can't do that. A lot of us can't do that. Like our younger generation, why do you think girls don't get along now in our younger generation?
I feel like because everybody's in competition with each other.
Exactly.
We're like women, we like
Who's
to compete. Who's
prettier?
prettier, and
Who
we're
got the
put
most expensive wig on their head? Whose
or
nails
we're
look
pit
better?
against each other. Like I notice
Right.
women don't even know how to accept compliments. That's why I go out my way to compliment a woman because
Exactly.
I see like if I compliment a woman, I'm like, oh my god, I love your hair. Like you get some people. Like, bitch, I didn't want to compliment you in the
Like,
first place.
right.
Like, but I just went out my way to compliment you.
When I
Even though
didn't have
your wig,
to.
I could see the whole lace, baby girl.
Your scalp's lifting.
Period. But I just went out my way to compliment you, just to
Right.
make you give you a lift. But maybe I shouldn't compliment people if it's not
No, ain't
genuine.
nothing wrong with
But I
complimenting
just
people because
compliment
I
people
do
because
because
I
it's
think it's a nice
genuine.
thing to do.
I
Yeah.
compliment people because it's genuine. Like if I see somebody pretty, like some women have problems with it, but I see a pretty woman, oh, best believe it, you know I like them too.
Yeah, no.
So, but if I see, even if it's not even on that, if it's just I see a beautiful woman, like oh my god, you're so pretty.
Exactly. I feel like it's
And
the
it's more
right
so
thing
because
to
I feel
do.
like I have like this is something I have to say because God dog it.
Exactly. Like I
How?
see really pretty
Like you are
women, I'll be
pretty.
like, oh my god, you're pretty and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. And I feel like it's just who you are. Like I was at a point in life where I didn't accept a compliment. I'd be like even with a male complimenting me, like we just
Really?
yeah, I
I love
really did.
compliments. I blush. I've always loved compliments. I thank you and I
But
blush.
it was like a learning thing. Like now it's like a learning thing, maybe because like the confidence level wasn't there, so you wasn't accepting people compliments at one
Oh.
point. But that's not the point.
I say I've
That's
always
neither
been a
here
little
nor there.
conceited. Somebody.
What?
I've always been a conceited somebody. I feel like so. I mean, saying I like compliments though. I do.
Yeah.
I've always liked them. They make you feel good.
They do.
They
Now
do.
that I know how to accept them properly, or
Yeah.
it won't sound too. I felt like sometimes I was like really arrogant, like, "Oh, really? Thank
Tell me
you."
something I don't know. Thank you.
Right.
This boy, my DM,
Really?
say I'm pretty.
That part.
No, but and then as far as like with friendships and things like you have that, and then you have like I say, yeah, some women want to go and do other shit. Like you got women that want to sit and drink all day, and like I said, turn up all day, and you want to spend time with your kids. You feel me?
I
Or you
like
got
hanging
friends
out,
that don't
like
have kids, and so really, what are we gonna do? You ain't got no kids, and like I want to like yeah, we can go do our stuff, but I want to hang out with my kids.
exactly. I'm like, you ain't got kids, they ain't got what. But sometimes people be overboard with their kids. I'm like, girl, first off, leave your kid at home.
I don't mind leaving my child at home, but my child's fun.
Girl, leave your child at home. This is adults.
I do leave her at home though. She knows she can't come all the time.
Not all the time. Niece can come. She can't come all the time.
Or she be lit.
But like some women really like I don't know. I feel like as I became an adult, I learned how to make friends. I feel like maybe like the time wasn't right for me to have friends. I just accepted like through like half of my 20s I just was like I guess I'm not going to have female friends. Maybe it's just time for me to work on myself and focus on my career, focus on my kids, focus on my stuff. And then when I tried to make friends with females, it wouldn't like it was just maybe the fact that reaching out to people, one, like being consistent.
Yeah,
My
consistency is key.
consistency
I suck.
ain't
I suck.
Shit.
I suck. I do.
But
If it
like,
comes to that, I do. Like, I'll call
okay,
you randomly out of the blue after like a month. Like, hey, girl, what you doing?
my mom and TT Venus, they don't talk every day.
You're not. I feel like if you're genuinely friends, you don't have to talk to your friend every day. Like, you don't have to. That's not something. That's not something they look forward to. That's not something. It's not like because you're both busy. Like, you're busy. You have your
Yeah,
own
but that's how
lives.
people like expect you. Oh, you ain't call me and so like, or they just like literally just.
No.
I need a friend to know that we friends even though when we ain't talking.
Yeah, like ain't nothing
We still
changed.
friends. If I call you in the middle of the night, hey girl, what's you doing? Let's go out. You know,
We can go out and
we
you be
can
like,
go
okay,
out.
and it ain't all weird or
Or like
make it
let's do a girls
complicated.
trip. Like I be wanting to do like girls trips. I be wanting to do like brunches. You remember my fifth Sunday brunches and stuff like that.
I've been waiting for one of those.
We gonna bring that back. We gonna bring the fifth Sunday brunches for all the ladies. You know, what I'm
I've totally been
saying,
waiting
to
for one of those.
connect with like everybody, especially it's getting warm outside.
Yes, and I just bought a whole bunch of stuff
It's,
for them.
it's time to come outside, y'all. It's definitely outside time. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all can drop the little boyfriends, girlfriends. It's almost time to go
Sun's out,
outside.
thoughts out, get it together. No, no, we're not doing that.
We support relationships.
I do.
Here. We support relationships. Love
Until I'm no longer in a happy, healthy relationship, then I'm like, girl, mm-mm.
But that also goes like we think like our relationships, the person we with, is like replacing our friendships.
No,
When
and
I
it
don't
don't.
think that my boyfriend like or like who I'm with is like that's my relationship and my friendship is my friendships. Who else I'm gonna talk mess about?
Like, not saying that like your partner shouldn't be like your friend. I feel like your partner should be one of your really good friends because y'all had to be friends at some point before. You feel me?
Before you actually be in a relationship. I
Yeah.
mean,
So with
but some
that,
people just be humping all day and then that's their relationship.
and see, and that's why them mofos don't always work.
Very true.
Because how are you really going to get to know somebody? How are you going to be able to know somebody intellectually or on a more spiritual level when they think always in your mouth?
What?
When it's always in your mouth. Or when y'all always
Hi, baby.
in coitus. When you already got 3,000 in
Hey,
them
baby,
things.
got 3,000.
So you can't really. But then that brings us back to like when we were kids, right? When you're kids, you can go to a park. You didn't care what a kid looked like. You didn't care what color they were. What, like, nothing. What their shoes looked like, nothing. And you could be their best friend in the whole entire world.
It's because we didn't have no standards of friends, and that was pure.
And what's fellas, why can't we be that again though? Like what prevents us from being so genuine? I mean, I get the world is messed up and I get that we get older and our eyes open to see exactly what the world is. But why? It's a sad like it's really a why thing. Like why can't we open ourselves up to be that accepting of people? Because we still do it as adults. We still look out at people and oh she's too broke or he's
Exactly.
broke or look at this. Like why do you do that? Like what's the reason?
Because I
in
don't want no
reality,
broke best friend.
Still at the same time,
Girl,
though,
when you broke, we can't do nothing. Even though I don't do nothing,
Still.
I don't even go outside. Like,
It's not even
let's
so
be
much
real.
as that. It's just how
I
you know
don't
the
go
broke person don't need
outside
no friend. How you know the broke person don't need a good friend.
because
do you know,
I'm bougie.
How do you not know that broke person just
That's
needs
why you
somebody
got
that can
3
be on their
levels of
side to
friendships.
motivate them? You feel me? You could be that person that motivates them to actually want to come, like, go through their dreams and stuff.
Ain't nobody want no broke best friend.
Look at here you go.
I got
Your kids
already,
is broken,
I
they
already
your
got
besties?
3 broke best friends. One friend named Roshonda, one
Girl,
friend named Rhea, Raven. I was like, y'all want to go? I ain't got it today. Let's go out of country.
Look.
I'm going to need y'all to quit y'all day jobs and get some careers. And
I'm
I
working
can't
on
wait. I can't wait. Every time I get on the phone, I'm like, I can't wait till you quit this job. This is so
it.
ghetto.
She does. She want me to quit this job so bad.
It's so ghetto.
She be like, what you doing? I be like,
I need
working.
a
She be
friend.
like, as usual. Like, what?
I
What
need
am I
a
supposed to
friend.
be doing? Like,
Hang
girl.
out with me all day like Rhea.
Literally. That's literally what. See? Like Rhea. See? Mhm.
I said, Rhea ain't
And that's
got
what
no
she
job.
wants. She wants.
I
See,
said,
that's
Rhea,
all she want to do all day. Is just, and I'll be like,
we
that's
can
cool,
go
just
eat. We can
wait.
go get our nails done.
Speaking, I want to go get my feet done. You want to go?
I want to go eat. I got a
kinda
bougie
ate
place.
before I came,
That ain't got
though.
nothing to do with my stomach.
Where is it at? We can probably go.
It's in the wind. It's my bougie Denny's. I got a bougie Denny's, y'all.
I
It's
don't want to
real.
go to Denny's.
It's not Denny's. It's not Denny's. It's called Jardins.
Oh.
It's bougie as fuck. It's a bougie Denny's. It's like a upscale Denny's.
Upscale?
Yeah.
She's upscale. I'm gonna have
It's
to
like
Google it.
upscale. It's a bougie
She said
Denny's.
it's upscale Denny's and at the shoulder. It's an upscale
Exactly.
Denny's.
It's not Denny's, but it's giving very much Denny's food, but it's bougie. Like you're gonna just feel
Oh no.
it's gonna feel. See, you can't do that, and not a lot of people
They
like
got
for
avocado
me.
toast.
Yes, they do.
I said because we can go with the
It's a
avocado
bougie
toast.
Denny's,
Because I want avocado toast.
but like I do feel like a lot of women like with me personally, like I have a very particular type of what's it called? Like how I talk to people, how I interact. Like a lot of people, there's like the way I interact and talk to people might turn some people off. Like it really does.
I can see that.
Like
I can see that for sure.
like they might think
To
I
where
might come off as arrogant.
you would need
I might
someone
come
that
off as stuck
you
up.
need somebody that knows you when you meet that person. So if it comes, you're like, no, they have to be like, no, it's nothing like that. But see, that's when it comes to like,
People don't want to get to know other people. We're at the point where
I'm tired of that shit.
people don't want to get to know other people.
I'm tired of that shit. Like it's always time is
See?
expensive. It's just
But
time is a very expensive thing, and you waste so much time getting to know these people, and then you get to know these people, and then what? Like you know how many times I've tried to be friends with somebody I was friends with, and we fell off, and I tried to be friends again, and then we fell off, and I tried to be friends again, and then we fell off. It's so, and it becomes, and then it's a repetition thing. Like the person that I fell out with, we fall out over the same thing over and
Well, don't
over.
that means y'all need
And
to
then
learn
it's just
something?
like it don't be
Well,
well,
that's-
be me.
It's
And then
not
it's like
being
what you try
you.
to be forgiven, and it's because I don't want to go through that process of constantly having to get to know people when I know you. You feel me? And I know how you are. You feel me? I just figure that with you stating that you care so much as my friend, you should understand that okay, maybe I should, try to do this differently, or maybe if I really want this friendship, you feel me? I've had people that I ain't talked to in months ask cash at me like send a cash up request for $20. But I ain't talked to you in how long?
That part. But that's also goes
So-
into okay. So my biggest thing is like sometimes we as females we choose not to get to know each other like on a deeper level
Mhm.
and like really try to like we don't hold on to remember growing up as we leave together we come together type stuff.
Yeah, they don't do that no more.
We don't do that no
That's
more.
why girls be missing
Like-
and everything else.
Like we tend not to do that. Treat
Girls can't
others like
find
you
their
like to be
mamas.
treated.
No, they don't do that either.
Cause I like to be treated
I'm
nicely.
genuine, so I'm gonna treat you genuine as hell. I'm gonna keep
Or
you
just be
smiling.
honest. Or sometimes, as your mama taught you, don't say things.
If you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
That's just one of those things that we don't do.
It's,
We
like,
don't
it's
know
called the
how to-
golden rule
Sometimes I feel like people take honesty. I'm just honest. I'm just this as an excuse
to be rude.
Like no,
Because there's
man,
always a way you
just-
can like bring things
It's
in the forefront without being like
exactly.
a
You
jerk.
just don't know how to talk to people.
Exactly.
It's the fact that like just learning how to talk to each other. But I do see like in male relationships, like
Them
they
be the
have
strongest
friends
friendships I've ever seen in my
forever.
life.
They have friends forever. I'm like, how do you have
these
friends?
fools can fight in the middle of the street, and 3 days later you see
Like, I
them they
know
sitting at the
males-
house playing a game on live. Like,
I
are you
do-
for real?
Exactly. I know males that's never fought as friends, and they've been friends for years.
See what I'm saying? And
So
it's-
what's wrong with us as women? Like, are we really that competitive? Are we really that like so gunned for each other?
I feel like men play a part in that too, though,
really.
and why women are so
Why?
like so in competition. Because you have to realize, like, what men expect. Men want women to look this way or look this way, and women are so caught up in that. That's why you got some women get BBLs and everything else. Some women get BBLs because they're genuinely not happy with themselves because it's really a self thing. But some other women go get BBLs and stuff because they want more attention or they want this or want that, and it's more so the attention from that male. So put it like this
if you want to BBL, just go sit in the house and eat food and don't go outside.
and do squats.
No, just eat food and don't go outside. You get the same thing.
But you get fat everywhere else too, though. Instead of just
So
like where
then
you
you
want
work the rest out after the
it.
fact.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you say eat snacks and do squats. You have a body like Buffy the Body.
It'd be natural. But I mean,
Yeah.
some people can't get it anyways.
But that's just more so I feel like it's all of a depiction of what women have been made to be and how women are supposed to look and what a man wants a woman to look like or how men portray how they want women to look. And so now you have these women that you have the normal natural body women that really we're comfortable as hell in our skin.
I am.
Then you have the ones that are
Comfortable in
natural
my
women
skin.
and they're not comfortable in their
Comfortable
skin
in
because
my
that man they want, you feel me? He's like, oh, you have to look like this. Shit, it was a lady that was on, I think, social media talking about, oh, my man said that if I lose this much weight, he'll propose to me. Like, what?
Girl,
like, girl, for real?
That's called toxic traits.
So do you see what I'm
Brought to
saying?
you
And
by
so that's
Toxic
how
Traits
it
of the Day.
comes. And so that's how it comes to where women are in competition with each other so much. And that's why you got women that fight over men. Because, oh, I look better than her. I'm doing this better than her. Why does it
they
matter
always
who's
been
doing
fighting
better?
over men. It's
That's
not enough men to
unnecessary.
go around.
But still, y'all better go
It's
get
more
y'all some
men.
coochie.
It's more women in the world than men.
That somebody needs
Like,
to be
let's
going
be honest.
to.
Let's be honest. But then, like, also, it gets turned off where the masculinity, like, I need to be around other. It's either for me, like, other alpha females.
Yeah, I can't be any around, like, there's the,
Like,
because
I need
the
to be
weak
around
mindedness. It's more so the,
other alpha females. Like,
Yeah.
if you giving low vibrations, I cannot hang out. I'm going to just get annoyed.
irritated.
I will purely just be annoyed. I'll be like, okay, this ain't working for me, you guys.
I think I'm ready to go.
Exactly.
And you know me, I'll quick. I'll be like, you ready? I'm
Yeah,
kinda
we'd
to
be
go.
ready. But then sometimes we be on our low vibration stuff.
Yeah, but not
we
that's not
be
an
in the
all
streets
day
ratchet.
thing.
We be on our
I
ratchet.
ain't been ratchet in the street in a minute.
I know.
I ain't had a ratchet city girl day in a long
Since last summer when we
time.
all went to Gold Spike.
Yeah, and that was fun.
That was fun. I went to Gold Spike last night.
Shut up. Yeah, and then she did karaoke without me.
Yeah, it's okay. See,
After
and
she
then,
had been talking about doing
and then
karaoke, and I
also
was
a lot
up.
of females. We also have sisters. I noticed like a lot of like women that other women that I speak with. They be like, well, my sisters are my best friends.
And there's
But
nothing
I
wrong with
also
that.
explain to you, my sisters, that I need other friends outside of our sister circle.
But then in reality, we really don't like nobody outside the sister circle really like that.
And then they have to be welcomed. It's not only like, okay, for me, it's not only like having friends outside my sister's circle. It's the fact that my sisters also have to like my friends.
Facts.
Because, like, I can't just bring anybody. Like, I'll be like, hey, girl, you want to hang out? But then my sister's, like, just not vibing with them. So they have to be, like, not only, like, vibing with me, but have to be vibing with my sisters. Because I'm not going to just bring anybody around that crazy bus. Like,
Yeah,
you got to be equally
right. Because if not, listen,
crazy or more accepting of the craziness.
Laugh when you hear something that don't make no sense.
Because we be on some crazy.
But yeah,
like,
that's really what it is. Like, and that's why it becomes to where your sisters are closer. Because in reality, yeah, like,
but
it's
we grew to be this close. Like, we wasn't this close as we was younger.
True.
And as we got older, we chose to be like this. It wasn't forced
on us
at all.
Something that we
at
like,
all, not one bit.
Exactly. So that's why, like, and I get it. Like, bringing any sisters around. You or Marlisha? You or Marlisha?
What?
I have to really tread lightly. Bringing people around you and Marlisha.
I'm a good person.
It's not that you're not a good person.
I'm nice.
It's just I know how you come off. And I know how Marlisha comes off. Y'all come off.
We rude.
Yes. And so it's more
See,
so with
sometimes
bringing
people
people
use that rudeness.
You see what I'm saying? So
as
it's
honesty.
more so when it's not
a thin
honesty.
line.
And so that's why
It's
it
a
comes
thin
in.
line. It's a thin line.
That's why it comes in when you might bring my friends around. It's like, y'all are probably never
I
me
like
if I did have
Drina.
friends. Y'all really, that's the only one. Who else?
That's the only one I remember their name.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
You like Janelle.
I do like Janelle.
See?
I do like Janelle.
See, we all got that one.
Because Janelle vibes.
Exactly. You got a vibe.
Yeah, and that's really all it is. But there will be never another person that be like, okay, you want to meet this person? But no. Because I have all the friends I need. I'm going to keep
Who?
Y'all and Drina.
We don't
Queen.
count.
I have all the friends
that's
I
what
need.
I'm trying to get to the point where your sisters do not count as your friends. I'm talking about like
I just named two people that was not my friends.
Who?
Queen and Drina. That's not my sisters, not my blood sisters.
Okay, well, good for you.
See?
I only have one.
Well,
Nah.
But at least I was able to name two. That's it.
How long have you been friends with Queen?
2 years.
How long about Drina?
Drina like 3.
Okay.
It's the circumstances for me to make them my friend, though.
Okay.
Like, you know how people like, oh, we're friends and woo, boo, 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 boo. But what do you consider a friend? Like, what is it? What's a friend? Like, what's a friend?
Is somebody that I can count on, that if I have to call, they'll be there. They can call me and we can chop it up about anything.
You see
We
what I'm
can
saying?
sit there and have some wine. Hey, let's go out. Let's go do this. I can bring them anywhere, but they have to have the same energy as me. You know, we have to be on the same energy level, like literally be able to talk, and also trusting that this person's not gonna go tell my business to the whole dang world. Like, I know your secrets, you know my secrets, girl. If you tell my secrets, I swear somebody gonna be somebody gonna be somebody gonna be somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Now
Like,
somebody's
but
just gonna be internet sensation because baby, I'm airing all yours out. Don't be just gonna tell my business if I trusted you and
exactly.
instilled my information in you and you chose to go and betray me and tell my business. Like that's
But
foul.
like exactly. So that's I think that's another thing we learned as girls to go tell each other. Like how many times I can go on Facebook right now, scroll down a couple scrolls, some female airing out another female information.
Hey, no, for real. And you be like, dude.
And I try to delete those people
And then they were
because
just friends though. Like you
yeah,
just
that
seen
was
the
weird.
picture of them like maybe a week ago, and all of a sudden the girl on Facebook like, oh, that's like, girl, chill out.
That's
And
your bestie.
that would never, and that showed you they were never friends. Because that's my idea of a friend. My idea of a friend is somebody that y'all you've seen each other like go through different shit. And with y'all going
Exactly.
through that different stuff, you've never been that judgy person. You've never been that person to make them feel,
Ooh,
you
that
feel me?
judgy. That's a good
I
point.
hate that you never make them feel out of themselves. They don't make you feel out of yourself. They accept you for who you are. It's the acceptance thing and like true acceptance. Or where you can like feel like you're getting into it with them and it all comes back to a genuine conversation. Friends for me is I can argue with you right now, literally right now. 2 minutes later, I'm laughing with you or I'm joking with you. That's my
I've
friend
never
because we're
argued
able
with
to sit and
Janelle. Like
talk.
me and Janelle, we just vibe together. Like our vibe. Like I can't
And if
see
there's ever a
me.
disagreement, y'all can talk it out and there's never no.
Like even if we agree, she know how to. I don't know. She's like the charade whisperer. She can bring me down.
But see,
Like
because that's your
she see
friend.
me get upset,
Hmm.
and she knows how to bring that bring that whole angry person. Cause you know I go from 0 to a
Negative zero
hundred.
to a million.
Like
100. What is
it's no
that?
middle ground, but she know how to like just bring it down.
Yeah, see, like Drina see me cry, and don't nobody see me like Drina see me
Right.
like cry, cry
That's how I
like
feel like Janelle. You the
she
only
see me
person
in
see
my
me cry.
feels like cry, and instead of her like you know how people they see you cry, you telling them what you got going on, and they're trying to tell you what they would do or giving their opinion on the situation. She does none of that. She like literally will sit
And listen,
and listen to it and won't
that's what
have an
it's all about.
opinion or nothing. And sometimes I just cry and I just sit in silence. And she hold me like, "Lil baby, bitch, I swear." I just
Exactly.
like, I just don't know what to do. And she's like, "It's okay, friend," because that's
That's what a
what you
friend is.
need. Yeah, that's the kind of friend you need. Somebody that don't want nothing from you. Somebody who doesn't expect anything from you, and that's what she is. And I feel like
That
it's
part.
crazy. It took me a long ass time to get to this age in my life to where I was actually able to find, besides my sister's, a
Oh, I
genuine
have a
fucking
good
person.
question. So, do you think it's the age? Because, like, say you were like 30 when you found Drina and him and Queen, right?
I was,
Do you
yeah.
feel like when we turn like 30, because I didn't find Janelle until I turned 30.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like as women, it's when you come of age that we tend to find closer friendships?
It could be
I see
because
a
there's
lot
more
of
of an
people.
understanding
Cause
because now you have more of an understanding of how to deal with people and I feel like yeah at 30 like shit you don't even like I'm not judging you like
mm-hmm.
I'd have been through and then because I get to the point where I'd be like I've done my fair share of every freaking thing or whatever so who am I to judge someone who's done their fair share when you're younger you'd be like no I'm not doing
Well,
that
no, when I
because
did, okay, so when I was in college, so when I did stay in North Carolina,
uh-huh.
I did have friends. Like I had my friends Jay. I had college friends, but it's when I left that school, we kind of fell off.
You see what I'm saying you're there you're we're friends when I'm around
Situational
it's
friends.
out of sight out of mind. That's really
Situational
all it
friends,
is.
like y'all wasn't checking in on
Because you can go work
me, doing this
somewhere
and
and you
that.
have really good friends when you work, like y'all hang out.
Situational
All
friends.
exactly. So those aren't really necessarily.
But you think those people are gonna be around and everything, and you
No,
think they're
you
gonna
know
be.
you as a I know I as a person I know
I'm too trusting.
I've
Like I
met
trust
I've literally
everybody.
met
I'm
people in
like,
the
oh my god,
past
we're
3 years.
besties. I love you.
See, nah, I've met people in the past 3 years that like I can chill with you, we hung out and everything, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, this ain't gonna be too long.
Dang.
This ain't gonna be in the back of my mind. I know it's just okay. I'm just here for a good time because we're having fun. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a girl that like I would have upped and moved away with her ass. But I consider her still, even though we're not together, I still consider her my friend. Why? Because she lives in a whole nother state. And since she's been there, I still talk to her. very
Exactly.
frequently. She still reaches out to me all the time. She still's like, you need anything. You feel me? And that is a friend to me. So I don't know. I just feel like it's people make time for what they want to.
Does Andrea count as a friend? That's my lifelong friend.
Hell yeah. Drill's like,
That's
all right,
my
Drill's family,
lifelong.
bro.
That's my other sister.
We literally
She
grew
don't
up with
count. She don't
Drill. She
count.
don't.
She
We
don't
grew up
count.
with
That's the
Drill.
only other person that from kids to
Adulthood.
adulthood. Does that count?
That's family.
Or that's like y'all.
That's family.
That's like sisters. Okay.
Yeah, that's like sisters.
It's not
yeah,
the same.
It's not. I used to always consider
Well,
Drill like my cousin or like my god sister or whatever. She was always Drill was always around. We was always with her.
exactly. Drill my god sister. So at the end of the day, she
Yeah.
don't count. Okay, she don't count. Yeah, I only had one friend in the last 10 years.
Nah,
Has
for
it been
real.
since Marcel 7 years? The last I had one friend in the last 7 years, like one like really genuine, like girl, I will ride for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't. I know you ain't gonna put me in those situations. Also, one thing. Also, like I was telling Rhea is going through like the bumpy ride of her friendships right now.
She's
Like,
transitioning
she's
to growing.
transitioning, like
Uh-huh.
growing. I was like, I had to explain to her, and I had somebody explain to me. Sometimes we do grow out of friendships.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes as adults, we're going into adulthood, into maturity. You're on a different place in life that you are than
And the
your
things
friends.
about them that used to excite you don't excite you no more. Now they just kind of bother you because now you're like, I'm not even on that no more.
Exactly. I was like, and then also you're dealing with low vibration people. So when you're sitting here dealing with low vibration people, every time you get on the phone, a friend, okay, let's be real. A friend is not a friend if every time you talk to them, it's drama.
Hey, no, and
Like, that is not a friend.
you
that
are
is
literally
somebody-
dragging me down right now.
That is somebody that
They're sucking my, you're sucking my energy.
or they're dumping their emotional waste
Don't dump on
you.
me.
They're dumping their emotional waste on you. That's not a friend.
And
Like
that's
somebody
not,
that calls you every time.
that's not somebody that if you can't call me in your best of times, but you want to hit me up in your worst of times, we're not friends.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if you can't hit me up in your best of times, don't hit me up at your worst of times.
Exactly.
Because you can't constantly drain me. And I say that because like I'm always in this happy, positive mood.
Exactly.
And you got that one person that'll call your phone and you
Can we
just
make
be
a
like,
word a friend succubus? Like, you know, like
a friend succubus, girl, hell yeah.
Yeah, like a friend succubuses. Like, I feel like that's a thing because they only call you when they're going through something.
Exactly.
And they want to
You be
suck
like,
your. I got a
damn.
whole lot of positive energy. And by the time I'm done talking to you,
Or I can have my own
I'm
shit
tired.
going on. Or it's I can have my own shit going on. And instead of them calling, like, I hate a person that just calls instead of like, when they, hi, how you doing? And then immediately get to the bullshit. Like, bitch, you knew that's what you want to call me for in the first place. Don't immediately call me with that nonsense.
exactly.
Or like, don't even ask like somebody that, you know, they ask, how are you? And you get to telling them how you doing. And then somehow they resurface it back on them. Like, bitch, what? How you call me and ask me how I'm doing, and then we get on you? That's not a friend because you can't listen. If you can't listen to me when I listen to you,
It's not the same.
it's
That's not a friend.
that's not.
That's
at
a friend
all.
succubus. A
It
succubus
totally-
friend. A friend succubus. I'll make a word up for that.
Yeah.
Succubus friend.
Hashtag succubus.
Right. Friend succubus.
Mm-hmm.
Those are friends that's on energy jumpers or like negative energy jumpers.
stealers.
Yeah, that's a succubus.
Energy stealers, energy dumper. They put all their little stupid, sucky, sad, depression
Exactly.
stuff they can't let go. And I hate somebody that can't let something go. If you don't let that shit go.
But that's why I keep telling Ray, I was saying, hey, well, these people aren't your friend. Every time you talk to them, it's never anything positive. They're never saying, hey, how you doing, friend? Let's go hang out. Let's go, like, let me hang out with you at your house so you can watch, you know, chill out, vibe with you.
Right, I like a friend. I could just come over to my house and just smoke with me. We can watch movies.
Right.
and
That's a
order
friend.
DoorDash,
and
facts,
be,
and have
be
wine.
bummy. Like, we don't have to get dressed up.
Sweatpants.
Like,
hair.
that's a friend.
That is. I can look
So.
ugly with you.
Exactly.
It's just I can look ugly with you.
Not a person that every time you turn around, they're going through something. I understand people have problems. And I understand sometimes you're the only person that maybe that person can talk to. But if you, like, literally can't talk to them about, if it's only a one-way
Kind of situation, it
one-way
don't work.
relationship.
But see, that's when you have to set boundaries. When you have, like, regardless, friendships, you have to have boundaries in friendships as well. So when you know for sure, when you're trying to protect your energy and you see your friend go, like your friend going through it, like that, you know, that time you can sit and listen to your friend. Now, to me, it only becomes a problem when that friend continuously comes with the same problem all the
you know,
time.
these little,
It's like, bitch, you're not learning.
These people go through the same thing and they don't learn
Because
nothing.
they're not learning. And so, bitch, stop coming to me with the same thing. That's what I don't want to hear.
But you just told me to keep the friend around because They
And
might have to learn something from me. Nah.
and that's when you
And
let them
I'll
know
be
when
like,
they
I
constantly
don't
come with
want
that
friends like
bullshit.
that.
No, I'm saying when they constantly come with that bullshit, you have to let them know, look, I get it, but I'm not going to keep talking to you about this. And if they get in their feels about it, then that's on them.
That part.
Because I've already let you know what it is. And if you're in your feels, that means we weren't friends in the first place.
Exactly.
Because you couldn't take what I said and just move
I
on with
think,
it.
for instance, like Rhea, for instance, our sister Rhea, she always, like, when we tell her something, sometimes she thought we were wrong, even though
Or
it
that
was
we were
coming,
attacking her. And
or it
it's
was
not
coming
that.
from a super genuine place, which it wasn't. We was really just being genuine, and we were being good friends to our sister. I mean,
Yeah.
it counts.
But that's what, because like
But
people
then,
don't
like,
realize that like
now
a friend
she's
is gonna say
older.
some shit and hurt your feelings. A friend is gonna say some shit, and if they're your friend, they're
Growing
going to tell
hurts,
you.
you guys. Growing hurts.
It does. We said it
Growing
last
hurts.
week. It does.
Growing hurts. That's the theme of the year. Growing hurts.
It does.
To girls,
Because you lose. You lose, you win, you lose, you win, and then when you finally win, after all them losses, you really by yourself after you have all them wins.
Exactly. So overall, to wrap this kind of up, like friendships.
Basically, what it is for me is appreciate relationships. Relationships are no longer appreciated. People are no longer appreciated. Take that time out to get to know that person, to really genuinely appreciate that person. If you got somebody in your life right now that you consider a friend, dude, treat them good. Don't just sit there and be their friend succubus. Don't be the drain them. Don't sit there and cloud them with all your bullshit. Listen to their bullshit sometimes. Call your friend and take them to get their feet done. If that's your friend, which one you gonna go eat?
Don't be the broke best friend.
Yeah.
We listen how to be a better friend. Roshonda, you like writing. You can write a little article about that.
Bitch, hello. Get a newsletter popper.
Don't be the broke best friend.
Yeah.
Don't be the friend succubus. Don't just
don't be the friend that's a taker. Don't be a taker all the time. Even if you don't have to give financially,
don't be a gross.
You can always give emotionally. You can always give mentally, but just make sure that you're feeding yourself too before you give yourself to somebody else.
Yeah,
because you can't be a good friend if you don't like yourself. Like, regardless of what people think, you can't love nobody else. You can't have good friends or nothing else. You can't be a good friend if you don't feel good about yourself.
And empower other women also. Like,
because
how else do you make friends, you guys? Like, you literally have to empower each other. Stop living for the next person. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Stop living for your man.
Stop trying to be.
Sometimes your man ain't right, baby girl.
Right, and stop trying to be what you feel like everybody else sees you as.
Exactly.
Because you're you. You see you as you. What everybody else see you as.
Always come genuine.
Facts.
Continue to be genuine in everything you say, anything you feel. And if you feel that person isn't right for you or bringing you down, then definitely keep moving and be honest about that. Be honest with yourself. Because
the word for the week will be acceptance.
Ooh, that's nice.
Last week it was accountability. This week it will be acceptance.
That sounds so sexy. Acceptance.
Yeah, acceptance.
Like, definitely. So that's just pretty much how it's supposed to be. Lastly, I would like to say I have my grand opening coming up for my tattoo shop this Friday. It's on the 24th. It's Friday.
At 6.
The ribbon cutting. It's at 6 p.m.
So I'm gonna be late.
The party don't start till 6 p.m. Y'all can come in and get a tattoo.
No, don't start till I walk in, but I get it.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just trying to make it work for me. Anyhow, it doesn't start till 6 p.m. Y'all can come in at 10 a.m. We open at 10 a.m. to basically, what? What?
We done, baby.
We done? We done? You done? He said we done, y'all. So deuce out. I'll post the rest on the internet later.
Well, all right, guys. Same
I'm about to go eat.
Week. I want to come eat soon. But I don't want that. I ate already.
You don't want to go to the bougie jump?
I already ate Panera Bread. I ate before I got here. Literally, when you called me, I was eating. I was eating some cheddar broccoli soup.
That was rude. I don't appreciate you eating without.
Yeah, no, awesome Panera Bread sandwich because really that's why I text you. Don't be tardy for the party. Marlisha watched us. She said she loves this. Thank you, honey. But that's why I drove last night because I wanted to go to breakfast this morning. That's why I texted you last night and was like, "What time do we need to be ready?" And you didn't text me back till this morning.
Cause I was living.
You see what I'm saying? That's what you be doing, and then look, and now. I'm like responsible, and you're like not being. It is cute. You're being responsible. I'm being responsible. You're not.
We done, right? We off, right? Because we just conversate now.
Because I totally get